you guys? It's Vallivon here, and I'm super excited because today we're going to talk about warm scents. I was going through my collection. I was like, I feel like I have so many different warm fragrances and I'm usually gravitating towards them. But I was like, you know what? I wonder if everyone knows or like understands, or at least we can have a discussion about what exactly does it mean when you go into a store and they say this is a warm scent, or this is a warm floral, or this is a warm sweet. You know, they have that everywhere, but what exactly does that mean? I would love to start a conversation, a discussion with you guys about what does that mean? What does that mean? What is it? And then comment below, of course. Let's chat, let's converse, and let's get into this video. So as you can see, I have on some new eyewear on my face. This is from a brand called Tijn. I think that's how you say it. They have some really nice frames. I've been loving getting frames offline because honestly, when I go to the doctor's office, I'm just like always so disappointed in the frames. And actually, I was looking at a TikTok because I have a big nose. I'm African American, I have a big nose, and I could never find glasses that actually fits my nose. I have a wide ridge. All of the glasses are designed, majority are for European noses, which tend to be a little bit thinner or have like a smaller ridge. So for that reason, I could never find glasses that actually fit my face shape, my ridge, and just actually complement how I look. Zoom, zoom. This is how I look if you've never seen me before. It's my face. Yo. But anyways, when I've been getting these glasses from, I believe these are Asian-based companies, I found that they fit my face so much better. I don't know, do Asian people have wider ridges as well? I don't know what it is, but I've literally never found glasses that actually fit me until now because I wanted a different style. And I just feel like, well, I don't feel like, I am always on the computer. I'm always on my phone, laptop, TV, desktop, everything. You know, I'm always looking at a screen. So you want to have this as a blue light filter glass, and it's going to filter some of those harmful rays that are coming from the computer all the time that could damage your eyes over time if you're looking at screens your entire life, pretty much, which it seems we will be. Technology isn't going anywhere. So I have these blue light glasses and I really like them. They're in a tortoise frame. I feel like it really complements my face. I like them a lot. When I see them through this lens, it makes everything a little bit almost like just a smidge rose tinted. Not to where it like warps colors, but just a smidge. I picked these up. I don't know how I feel about them. I don't know. I'm actually not even going to really put them on. I didn't really like how they looked on my face, but I feel like on someone else, they would look really nice. Well, I guess I might as well just put them on. I mean, they're literally right there. Girl, put them on. Put them glasses on. This is how they look. I don't know. Actually, they don't look terrible. What do you think? I just don't know if they actually compliment me. Like, I don't know. I feel like you have to have a certain look. Maybe like if I had a ponytail, like a high ponytail, what do you guys think? I feel like I kind of feel like I need help, like a guide dog or something. Like seriously, like, I don't know. But they have so many different styles. Pick the ones that look best on you. But yeah, I do love these blue light glasses. Wow. Like when I put these, literally, that's crazy. It just softens everything. I don't know, but yeah, check them out. That's enough ranting and raving about their brand. Everything listed below. I do believe I have a coupon code. If I do, I should. It'll be listed below. And check them out if you need some glasses, okay? Yes, I'm giving a nerd. Okay, so we're going to be talking about warm fragrances. What does that mean? What does that mean when someone says, I want a warm fragrance, or they're looking for a warm fragrance? Typically, the fragrances that they're talking about are either a cool fragrance or a warm fragrance. A warm fragrance typically is worn throughout the fall, winter, when it's cold, right? And then a cooler fragrance is typically worn when it is warm outside. So that's the difference that you can tell. Usually you wear warm fragrances when it's cold and cool fragrances when it's warm. But of course, you can wear whatever you want when you want to because you done spent your money on it. So go ahead, wear it. Go ahead, well, you can wear it. But yeah, so a warm fragrance usually has a few different components. It's usually a little bit sweeter, a little bit earthy, or a little bit spicy. Those are the main things: sweeter, earthy, or spicy. Some of the main notes that you'll find in a warm scent can be a vetiver, which is like a earthy, kind of a dried spice, almost kind of a scent. To me, it just kind of smells like dried woods. That's what vetiver kind of smells like to me, with a little bit of spice. So vetiver is the top note that you'll find in warm fragrances. Vanilla, of course, which is of course a sweet fragrance. You'll also find a lot of tonka bean, which can be almost nutty, creamy, a little bit sweet in fragrances. So you see a lot of tonka bean, of course, going back to the woodiness, all different types of wood. So you could do oud, cedar, oak, all those different types of wood. Sandalwood can add some warmth to a fragrance as well. Typically you'll find it in the base notes, or you'll find it throughout if it's all in all through and through a very warm scent. But those are the top fragrance notes that you'll find. Of course, it can get a little bit more in depth, but I have pulled a few of my fragrances that are warm fragrances. I have tons because it is one of my favorite fragrance families or genres, or whatever you want to call it. I've pulled a few of mine, and also let me know, comment below, what are a few warm scents in your collection that you just love so much. So the first one that I have is going to be a flanker of Good Girl. This is Good Girl Supreme. I got this one a few months ago. Really like it. I like it so much more than the original because I just kind of felt like the original Good Girl was a little bit all over the place with kind of how they were going about the fragrance. I feel like this one has a script and it's sticking to it. That's the only way I can say it. So this Good Girl Supreme, it has dried fruit, it's got vetiver in there, and it has tonka bean. So all in all, it's giving more sexy, it's giving more assertive. It's definitely a grown woman kind of a scent, and it has that warmth that is provided by that earthy spiciness from the vetiver that just grounds the fragrance, gives it something to cling on to, and gives it a narrative that it sticks to for being that sexy boss woman fragrance. Really like. Sometimes vetiver can be a little bit too, I would say, masculine, rough, rugged with the spiciness and the earthiness that it has, a dry component. But when it has that tonka bean in there, it's also got some florals, tuberose and jasmine, and the dried fruit again. But when the vetiver is paired with the tonka bean, it just smooths it over, adds a softness to the rugged, dry earthiness to it, and just creates this nice, warm, subtle sweetness that we absolutely love. And it just makes the fragrance so lovely and adds that warmth, which is what we're talking about. Warm fragrances tend to work very well in the fall, winter, and also in the evening. The next one that we have is going to be from Laura Mercier. Now you can find this one for a really good deal. Typically I find it at TJ Maxx, at Ross, at Marshalls, those sorts of places. But this is Amber Vanilla or Amber Vanille. They have an entire body care range, which everything is awesome. I've had the body lotion, I believe, previously. I'm sure they have a lot more, but this particular fragrance, just as it states, is wonderful. Amber is another fragrance note that adds a lot of warmth into fragrances. So amber can be like a grounded, almost like a rock mineral kind of a warm scent. It adds that depth to fragrances. Amber is another fragrance note that really makes your fragrance stick to you. It almost smells like how gold would smell if it were a scent. I know that doesn't make sense, but it just has that richness and that depth to it and that elegance. Usually when you add amber to a scent, it makes it a little bit sweeter, it adds some depth to it, and it just makes it smell very womanly, and it has a presence. So I really love this fragrance. This fragrance isn't super strong, I have to admit. It's a lighter interpretation of an Amber Vanille, which is interesting because usually those two together could be very long lasting and a strong, robust kind of a scent. But this is a soft scent that is great, perfect for when you're about to go right to bed, that sort of thing. Very soft, but also very elegant and smells very rich. So I like it a lot. Amber Vanille from Laura Mercier, and it's definitely a warm scent. So the next one that we have is going to be from one of my favorite brands, Penrose. This is Gilded Fox. This one has rum, it's got vetiver, and it also has cocoa. So all of those are actually warm notes. Cocoa, of course, because it's sweet, definitely has warmth to it. Also vetiver, as we just talked about, has that earthiness, that spiciness. That is definitely a warm note. And then typically liquor notes as well have some warmth to them, depending on which one. Rum, any dark liquor kind of a note is definitely going to have some warmth to it. This is a beautiful fall winter kind of a scent. I cannot keep my hands off of it, and I wear it all year long, but it's a beautiful scent, and one of the most long lasting ones from Penrose. It smells so good. Literally smells like hot chocolate. Oh my gosh. It just reminds me of Christmas because I wore this thing down during Christmas. This was my Christmas scent. But yeah, really love it. And then just try out all of Penrose scents. If you like vegan, cruelty-free, almost kind of like clean kind of a scent, they try to stay away from really bad toxins in their fragrances. Check them out. I do have a code to where you can get a little bit off if you do a starter kit or a discovery set to try out the fragrances. I definitely suggest it. Details listed below. But yeah, really love Penrose fragrances and really love this scent. It definitely embodies a warm scent, so definitely try this one out. The next one I feel like needs no introduction. Oh my gosh. So this one is Prada Candy, of course. Everyone knows Prada Candy. There's two notes in there that really, I'm sure there's more than that. There's two notes in here that really makes it super warm, and that is the benzoin, which kind of smells a little bit like amber, I have to say. I always get benzoin and amber mistaken for one another in fragrances. Usually if you see benzoin in fragrances, it's going to have a warm sweetness about it. And then also, of course, caramel is going to have a sweetness and a warmth to it. This has a very sticky, toffee, yummy, delicious caramel to it. It is very robust, and I feel like the entire fragrance is rooted to that caramel. This smells so good. Sometimes benzoin can also have like a waxiness to it, but it definitely has the warmth that makes your fragrance stick to you. I haven't worn this fragrance in so long. Like, I just sprayed it and now it's bringing back memories. I love how fragrances do that. Wow, yeah, I love this one. Oh my God, I'm gonna douse myself. I can't stop. Every time I spray this, it's getting in my mouth. Why me? Why me? My face smells like Prada candy. But yeah, I know this is one that everyone is familiar with. It is everywhere. One of the, I would probably say it's probably one of the top sellers in the entire world, darling. I do love the Midnight one. I think that's what it's called. I'll link it below. But that one has like a chocolate element, so it has even more of a warmth. But both of them are very warm, yummy, delicious scents that are great for fall, winter. But of course, you know, we wear them all year long. So the last one that we have is going to be Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. So this is going to be from Philosophy. I think that you could still find this one pretty widely, but if not, then I think I have seen it at Kohl's, TJ Maxx, Ross, you know, the trio, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, those three as well. Keep an eye out for this, especially a good deal. I really like this one so much. It has a softness about it. Also, milky scents tend to have a softness and a warmth to them. Milky, creamy kind of a sense, and that is exactly what this happens to be. So this fragrance has vanilla in there, which definitely adds the sweetness, which goes back to the warmth. It also has sandalwood. So you remember, all of the woody fragrances definitely add a warmth. So this one has sandalwood. It's one of the softer woods, but definitely still that warmth is provided. And then also it has coconut. Coconut can also add a creaminess or a softness or a little bit of a sweet warmth to fragrances. So I just think this is the perfect embodiment of a warm scent. I like the fact that it has the coconut in there and the musk, because it makes it appropriate for all year long. It's not exactly tied to fall, winter, to where I feel like a few of the other fragrances were. This one you can wear all year long, especially if you like warmer, sweeter scents. This one is not going to be too sickly in the summertime. So really, really love this one. And again, it's just that creamy, milky sweetness that's also very warm. So those are 5 selections from my collection that I know are nice, warm fragrances. Let me know, what do you have in your collection? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Also, let me know if you want me to do a cool scents video. We can talk about those, and it's probably more appropriate for this time of the year as well. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.